of a new feature that we've just developed for our eduCommons 3.2.1, and that is our search and replace. Oh, and actually, before we leave this WordPress export, I would like to just point out that you can also go to the course homepage of any course, and as you create a course, you can do a WordPress import, which would allow you to import the same way, taking content from a WordPress blog that you have access to with a username and password, and you could then import content into your eduCommons site. The pages of your eduCommons, of your WordPress blog, be then imported into the course that you choose. So all of the folder contents and hierarchy would be maintained. So just to show a quick example of our search and replace feature, let's say, for example, that you have a brand new eduCommons site and you want to update the About page. You can see that the OpenCourseWare name is not displayed. It just says OpenCourseWare. So if I wanted to, I could do a search and replace for the word OpenCourseWare. And I want to find everywhere where the word OpenCourseWare is used, and I would replace it with, for example, Tom's OpenCourseWare. So I can preview the results and see how many places this would occur. Okay, it would occur 3 times. These are the different line numbers where it would happen in this document. You can do this for the entire site as well, and also for HTML and other expressions. So in this case, if I'm okay with that preview, I can go ahead and click Replace All. And now if I go into my About OCW page, I'll see that the page has actually come through and been updated with the new Tom's OpenCourseWare. So we've gone through most of the importing and exporting and search and replace features. Now, one thing I'd like to show briefly is our new static site feature, which allows you to take any eduCommons OpenCourseWare site and then deploy it to static HTML. This button in the top right-hand corner will allow me to deploy my eduCommons site and all content that has been published in there into a flat HTML files. So I go ahead and click Deploy, and then I click the button that says Deploy. It will, in this case, it should take very long because I don't have a lot of content, but it will create an HTML version of my entire eduCommons site. Now, this would be useful if you, for example, had a large number of courses or perhaps a large number of users accessing those courses, and you wanted to be able to serve up the pages on a web server very quickly. HTML is very fast, and so there's no processing involved of any of the eduCommons machinery. It's all just a flat HTML. Another use for this would be if you, for example, wanted to send the site, your eduCommons OpenCourseWare site, to another person, or if you wanted to be able to view the entire site on a hard drive and just access the files locally. This would also be possible because all of the links have been converted to relative links. So as an example, here is the static site that has been published. These are all the files on my hard drive inside of my file storage static folder that it has just created. And I can click on my index page and pull up a static site. You can see this is coming from the hard drive. So in this case, I do not have anything published in my test department, so I can't go further, but essentially it publishes all of your published content into static HTML. And this is a feature that we're excited about because it will greatly enhance performance of an eduCommons site, regardless of the size. So those are a few examples of some of the new features that are now available in eduCommons 3.2.1. I want to thank you for your time, and if you have any questions, please access our site at educommons.com. We have user support forums, and we also are available there to answer questions, and that's also where you can download our new installers, which is the last thing I want to mention before I end. We have spent a fair amount of time developing new installers for eduCommons that are extremely easy to set up and also work on Windows now. And so please access educommons.com and click Downloads, and you should be able to find all of those installers. We also offer RPM installers for Red Hat 5 and several other Linux flavors, as well as some upcoming installer options that we hope to be able to share soon, including a SUSE installer that we're looking forward to offering. So that's where I'll stop, and I just want to thank you for your time. And if you are interested in getting involved with eduCommons, we are always looking for people to collaborate with on the project. We've shifted it from a Hewlett-funded project now to a community source project, and so we are excited to have the help in any way that it is available. And so we look forward to being in contact with you, and if you have questions, we're also available at info@educommons.com. Thanks.